Welcome back. This is part 2 of making the video. In this part, we are going to synchronize and process the audio for each track. Since we don't need the video right now, I'm just going to drag this up, so all we really need to deal with is the audio. This song starts with excuse me, I'm going to grab all these. And I'm just going to move everything out of the way except for the background track. Now this song starts with an introduction, and the singing comes in after after that introduction. And we're going to start lining all those up. Let's see how this goes. That's where it starts. That's where the singing comes in, right there, right at that peak. And I'm just going to, with this selected, I'm going to press the M key, and that's going to put a marker on it. All right, I'm just going to start lining these up one by one where the singing starts. Okay, there's no singing there. That just sounds like noise. So I'm just going to close this up to where I see a waveform starting there. I'm going to pull this out. There it is. There's the beginning. Good night. And that's kind of the top of the word there. So I'm just going to put it there. I'm going to drag this over to here. Let's see. Yep, that works for me. Okay, one down. I'm going to mute that one. I'm going to drag this one over here. Nothing there. Close it up. Drag it over. I think we might be into it. Let's see. Don't pay any attention to the video. We're only listening to the audio now. Interesting. Okay, hang on. Like I said, don't pay any attention to the video. Let's see which one we're talking about here. Turn off the first one. Oh, it's these two kids. Okay, got it. Well, the level is very, very low. I'm going to go ahead and open this up so I can see it better. It's a little late, so we're going to bump it forward. Interesting. Sounds a little early now. Zoom way in on it and bump it back a couple of frames. Why am I hearing more than one? No idea. Oh, because we're running into others. Okay. Let's just try. Yeah, we ran into other active tracks here. So I'm just going to take these right now, and I'm going to close them up, and we'll be opening them back up later. I just want to get these things in sync here. See, these kids, they rush at the beginning and they drag out the end. And it's like really hard. So look, that's as close as I'm going to get with these guys. Anyway, I'm going to I'm going to make them louder in a minute. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, this one appears as if it starts right there. So let's pull that one up to the marker. And we're going to mute the first two. Listen to this one.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad.
See which one I'm talking. Oh, we're talking about this young lady right here, Avril.
Good night, Dad. Thanks for taking care of me. I see how hard.
Okay, I could probably bump this one a couple of frames back. It's a little bit early. I'm going to zoom way in on it. I hit the plus and minus keys to zoom in and out. I'm just going to bump it a couple of frames. That's about 2 frames.
I see how hard you work to be the parents that you are.
It's a little early still. I'm going to bump it a couple more frames. Maybe 3 more frames. Let's see what happens.
Good night, Dad. Thanks for
still early. I think I've been doing the wrong one. I was. God damn it. Okay, let's oh gosh. Here we go. Ooh, there we go. Okay, let's get number 3 in sync now.
Good night, Mom. Good night.
A little early. So let's zoom in on her. Let's bump her over like maybe 3 frames.
Dad, thanks for taking care of me. I see how
Now it's late, so we're going to put it back where it was.
hard you work to be the parents that you are. Good night, Mom.
Okay, happy with that. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, this one starts way back here. It's got a long introduction on it. Okay, let's move that one up to the marker. Okay, I'm going to mute this one. So this is the only one we're going to hear. I'm going to turn this off so we see who's singing. This little girl right here. And her name is Victoria. Let's see how Victoria does. I'm going to open this up so I can see it better. Okay, it's way behind, so close it up to about there. Bring it up to the marker. Ooh, so weak. I'm just going to do this thing with this one because I can hardly hear it. You can actually right-click on this without messing with the Essential Sound panel. You can go to Audio Gain, just click on Normalize All Peaks, boom, and now it's going to be a whole lot louder.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Thanks for taking care of me. I see how
Oh my God, what an adorable voice.
hard you work to be the parents that you are.
All right, now she's rushing and dragging, but so it's not going to get any better than that. So we're good there. Okay, going to mute her. Close it up a little bit. Just give me some more real estate here. This one too. Close that one up. Okay, who's next? Who's next is Talitha. And she looks like she's starting right about there. So, boom. Close that up. Going to open this up. Get a better look at it. Looks like plenty of volume there.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Thanks for
Little early. Little early.
taking care of me. I see how hard you work to be the parents that you are. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad.
I'm happy with that. if I hit Control and S, it saves the project where we are, so we don't lose any work if should anything crash. Okay, I'm going to mute that. And if I hold the Alt key and use the scroll wheel, it'll close it up like that. How cool is that? All right. Here's the next one. And it looks like it begins right there. All right. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring it over. And let's take a look at who this is. Oh, it's this little girl right here. Okay.
Good night, Mom.
This is Granville. Okay. So I didn't do that. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Granville. This kid here. This young man. That was so funny. Hear that voice coming. That was funny. Okay. Okay, I messed something up here. I got to go back and figure out what I did. I'm doing undo steps here, and nothing's working. Okay. All right. Not sure what happened here. So this happens to me sometimes. Okay, what I'm not sure of what's happening here. Okay, that's beginning of that one. We're going to pull that up to the marker. And we got that on mute. We got to take it off.
Good night.
Okay, this one's in the way right now. Granville is in the way. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for taking care of me. I see how hard you work to be the parents that you are.
Okay, now that's Talitha. That's that little girl right there. Okay, now we're ready for. I'm doing a Control S to save it. I don't want to lose that work. All right. Alt key, scroll up. Alt key, scroll down for the next one. All right, this is where Granville starts, right about here. Let's put that on the marker. Come on. There we go. Okay. Granville. That guy right there. He's very small up there, but you can see it.
Good night.
Nope, didn't mute Talitha.
Mom. Good.
Okay, so this is where he's saying good night, Dad here. And this is where the other ones are saying good night, Dad here. So let's pull this up to here.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad.
Fine. Okay, Kitty, gotta go. Sorry, I have 5 cats. That one likes to jump up on the table all the time on the desktop. Okay. All right, we're good there. I'm going to close this up. Mute it. Open this one up. Turn off Granville and see what's next. Oh boy. Zoom in on this. Pulling it over to get a better look at it. Wow. Okay, this is Tracy. All right, I'm going to mute the music too and just.
Good night, Mom.
Oh, Lordy. That's her right there. That's where she starts. So we're going to close that up, bring it over to the marker.
Thanks for taking care of me.
All right, I'm going to do that audio trick I did the last time. It wasn't loud enough. There we go.
How hard you work to be the parents that you are.
Fine. Okay, doing a Control S to save. Alt key and scroll up. Mute. Alt key, scroll down. Next one in line. Looks like it starts right here. And just for fun, let's mute the audio.
Good night, Mom.
Yep, let's bring that up to the marker. And I think we're going to be just fine with it.
How hard you work to be the parents that you
It's this nice young lady here. Her name is Janelle.
are. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad.
Brilliant. Saving again, as is my wont. Okay, I can see that Christina starts right here. Close that up. Here, we didn't do this little trick here. Going to mute and roll down and pull it up to the marker and get a look at her. There we go.
Good night, Mom.
Let's go ahead and bring this one up too. So weak. There we go.
Good night, Dad. Thanks for taking care of me. I see how hard you worked.
Now this girl rushes and drags. I'm going to bump her back a bit, just a few frames, like maybe 3 or 4 frames. And I think the later she gets,
Good night, Mom. Good night,
the
Dad.
later this goes,
Thanks for taking care of me. I see how hard you work to be the parents that you are.
she's getting in sync now.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. It's time for you to rest a while.
Okay, and I'm doing a save. Okay, we've got all the kids now synced up. All right, and one more step we do in this video, this part of the tutorial, excuse me, is we're going to go to each one of these individually and use the Essential Sound panel to fix them up. All right. And this is strictly my thing that I like to do. I can bring all these up now. Not important. I'm just doing it. All right. And I'm going to leave these muted and just leave the one we just did open. And in Essential Sound, I'm going to choose dialogue because that's voice. And I'm going to click Auto Match. And when it gets to -23 LUFS, that's correct. And I always add a little noise reduction. Let's take a listen to her. We got to turn off the music track for this.
As you fall asleep, I smile with a glowing in my heart. Good night, Mom.
Now, I'm hearing the room she's singing in. I'm hearing reflection in the room. So I'm going to use this the reduce reverb. You have to use this very sparingly.
Good night, Dad. May your dreams take you away to some warm, enchanted place where angels.
Okay, and we need dynamics added. I'm going to put that all the way up to 5. My preference.
Shall sing to you. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad.
All right. I'm done with that one. I'm going to mute it and listen to the next one.
Good night, Mom. Good.
There we go.
Of me. I see how hard you work to be the parents that you are.
Okay, dialogue, auto match. I'm going to hit reduce noise. I'm going to set that to 3. Take a listen.
Good night, Mom.
Good. I'm going to add dynamics up to 5. This is a compressor, is what it is. Reduce reverb at 1 decibel.
Good night, Dad. It's time for you to rest a while.
I'm happy with that. we're going to the next one.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad.
Okay, this is Tracy. And Tracy sounds like she's got some annoying pops and clicks in her track. Let's see.
Thanks for taking care of me. See how hard you work to be.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to have to do something completely different with Tracy, and this is going to take a while, but you're going to watch me do it because this is what it takes to make these things happen. I'm going to right-click on this and choose Edit Clip in Adobe Audition. Have to get rid of those noises. We can't have that in the video. But we must have the young lady's voice, right? Okay. What are you doing? No, don't need to do that. I know how to use Adobe Audition. Okay, instead of this waveform view, we're going to go to the spectral view. Okay, and going back to the beginning, if I hit the plus key, we're going to zoom in on it. And every time we get an annoying pop or click, we're going to use a tool called Auto Heal to get rid of it. Let me show you how that works.
Good night, Mom.
Boy, you hear those clicks and pops? Look at that. You can see these lines? Those are the clicks.
Good night, Mom.
Now, I'm going to choose this marquee tool right here, and I'm going to just barely, you're going to think, oh my God, how long is it going to take? Well, it might take about 10 minutes. All right, now I just selected the click, and if I right click on this, I can hit Auto Heal Selection, but I see there's a keyboard shortcut set up for it, Control U. That's going to speed us up tremendously. So I'm going to go Control U. Now you'll see that click is gone. This one's still here, so I'm going to go to where it starts here. I'm going to select that one, Control U. This one, look at this one. I don't even have to listen to them. I can see them. Control U. All right, look at this one. Yep. You bet we're doing this. Yep. Control U.
Good night.
There's a little one right here. Control U.
Good night, Dad. Dad.
I'm going to leave that one alone, but this one's got to go. Control U. Oh, that's a nasty one. Control U.
Dad. Thanks for
Oop, there's one right there. Try to keep it skinny. Don't. It's kind of clear. Okay, that's good.
Thanks.
Still there.
Thanks.
I see it right here. I'm just going to make a bigger one. Control U. If it cuts out a little bit of her voice, it's okay. It's not bad. Ah, come on.
Thanks for taking.
Can hear this one. I couldn't hear this one. I'm going to get rid of it anyway. Oh, there's two in a row. One here. Control U. Look at the side of this one. This is a nasty one. Getting rid of that. Control U. Oh, I see a piece of one left here. Getting rid of that.
Taking care of.
Ooh, good Lord. Maybe we can just move this over. Let's see. I didn't think of that. Okay. I'll get rid of this one. I'm digging this now. Okay, this is even faster than before. We're going to get through this before you know it. Thank goodness the song isn't very long, huh? There we go. All right. There's one right there. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Oh. I'm going to give this a listen.
You want to be.
Oh, I see two little ones down here. Let's just take it all the way up just for the heck of it. Ooh, there's a monster. Remember, we're just getting this good enough because her voice is going to blend in very well with the other kids. Oop, that was the wrong thing to do. Here we go. And as long as we just get rid of the really audible clicks, then we're in good shape. There's one. There's one. There's one. All right, I'm going to listen again.
Good night, Mom.
These are tiny ones. But you know what? I'm going to do them. You can just fast forward this through this part if you want to, but I got to do it. Totally worth it. When it's all done, completely, totally worth it. Yeah. Come on. Well, I guess that'll do. Yeah, got rid of it. That one doesn't want to go away. Okay. Listening.
In my heart.
Oh, they're there. Yeah, let's just make one and then drag it over because a lot easier than trying to target one. All right, Control U. Mm-hmm. Close it up a little bit. It's kind of wide. All right. Got back-to-back ones here. Look at this monster. Well, we're more than halfway through the song. Oh, we're in good shape. There we go. Listening.
Take you away.
Those are passable. This one is not.
I do so.
Oh, you hear that? You can't hardly see them, but you can hear them. Two of them right next to each other. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the delete key. I meant to Control U. There we go. Delete will just clean that whole section out. Control U does this auto healing thing where it takes out what it thinks you want taken out. And, well, in many cases, it's a click or a pop. Listening. Yeah, those are passable. But not that one. It's like magic, isn't it? Just like magic. Okay, we are getting dangerously close to the end of this. This is what you call doing major surgery on audio track. The things we do for love, huh? Ooh, look at the end of that. Man, oh man. There's a bunch right at the end there, weren't there? Holy crap. All right. I've already got these things. Look at these little spikes down here at the bottom. Get rid of those. And that's all she wrote.
Want to say one thing just right. I love you.
Okay. All right, I'm going to do a save on that. I'm going to go back to Premiere Pro.
The parents that you are.
Okay, all those annoying pops and clicks are gone. Excuse me. And we can move on to the next track. Yay, finally. Okay, so mute her. Let's close that down and open this up. Unmute it.
Good night, Mom.
Here we go.
Good night, Dad. May your dreams take you away to some warm, enchanted place where angels sing to you. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Before I go to sleep tonight, I want to say one thing just right. I love you too. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Thanks for taking care of me.
You know, I've been forgetting to do one thing. I'm going to go back and do it. I'm going to add a little bit of reverb in, that's going to be under creative. Reverb. I'm going to go with auditorium at about, here, what 2 dB sounds like. 1.9, fine.
I see how hard you
It's a little much. Let's go back to 1.5.
work to be the parent
A little much. Let's go back to 1 decibel.
Since that you are. Good night, Mom.
Still much. So I'm going back to 0.7.
Good night, Dad. It's time for
I'm going to settle for 0.5.
you to rest a while as you fall.
Okay. And go into this one. I'm sorry, here's the next one. Reverb, Auditorium, 0.5. Next one. Reverb. Oh, sorry, didn't choose it. Okay, we're going to Central Sound. We're already there. Okay, I must have missed this one along the way. Yikes. Okay, so loudness, auto match.
Sleep, I smile, stapling in my heart. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. And your dreams take you away. And some warm enchanted place where angels sing to you. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Before I go to sleep tonight.
Say one thing just right. I love you too. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Thanks for taking care of.
I see how hard you work to be the parents that you are. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. It's time for you to rest a while. As you fall asleep, I smile with the glowing in my heart. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. May your dreams take you away to some warm, enchanted place where angels sing to you. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Before I go to sleep tonight, I want to say one.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Thanks for taking care of me. I see how hard you work to be the parents that you are. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Time for you to rest a while. As you fall asleep, a smile was glowing in my heart. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. May your dreams take you away to some warm, enchanted place where angels sing to you.
Night, Dad. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Thanks for taking care of me. I see how hard you work to be the parents that you are. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. It's time for you to rest a while. As you fall asleep, I smile with a glowing in my heart. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. May your dreams take you away to some warm, enchanted place where angels sing to you.
Thanks for taking care of me. I see how hard you work to be the parents that you are. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. It's time for you to rest a while. As you fall asleep, I smile with the glowing in my heart. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. May your dreams take you away to some warm, enchanted place where angels sing to you. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Thanks for taking care of me. I see how hard you work to be the parents that you are. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. It's time for you to rest a while. As you fall asleep, I smile with a glowing in my heart. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad.
Wow, this one's got a weird wind noise that's happening in between lines. I tried using reduce rumble, but it didn't do it. I wonder if I can bring that up even more. Nope, it only goes up to 10.
May your dreams take you away to some warm, enchanted place.
All right, I'm going to go to effects controls for this one. And I'm going to add, click on effects, and I'm going to add a parametric equalizer, simple parametric EQ. Let's go with just the regular, let's go with the parametric equalizer. And I'm going to edit. And probably going to just roll off the low end.
Where angels sing to you. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Before I go to sleep tonight, I want to say one thing just right. I love you too.
It's still there, but it's not very bad. It might get lost in the mix. I'm hoping it does. Anyway, so here we are. That's the last one. Yay. Okay, let's hear what we have.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad.
I've got them all muted still.
taking care of me.
All right, here's the last thing I'm going to add before we cut this one off. I'm going to the, not the audio clip mixer. The one I'm looking for is not up here. I'm going to go to Window. I'm going for the audio track mixer, and there it is. And let's just make this a whole lot bigger right now. I'm going to twirl this a little twirly down here. And this is a special effect called Alex Audio Butler that is something you have to buy, but it's not expensive. And it's under the VST3 Effects Tools, Unimule, which is the name of the company. And we are going to Alex Voice. We're going to do this 9 times. There's audio 5, and we're just going to move it on down the line here. One more. And on track number 10, we're going to do the one for music. And on the master, we're going to go boop, 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 master. Now I'm going to Control S to save what I've done. We can get rid of this. Well, let's not get rid of it yet. Let's listen to how loud the music is. Pretty loud. Now, this is going to do something called audio ducking. You're going to hear some weird discrepancies in the music right now until this thing has done its analysis, and you have to play it all the way through to allow it to do its analysis. One more thing I'm going to do. Darn it. Okay, finals. What we want. One more thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to where the marker is, and I'm going to open them up to about there, each of these video files. Because the audio is moving at the same time, as you can see. Oops, I moved it, didn't mean to move it. There we go. Okay, that's not right. Okay, some of our files got out of sync, and I don't know how. This happened to me the last time I worked on this, and I don't know what's going on.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Thanks for taking.
Nope, they all appear to be in sync. So interesting. This video appears to start right when the singing begins, but that's okay. It's not going to mess us up. Okay, here we go.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Thanks for taking care of me. I see how hard you work to be the parents that you are. Good night, Mom.
You hear that one come in really early?
Good.
Who is that? Who is that doing that? It might be this one right here. I'm hitting the solo K. Oh, so maddening when I do that. You know what? We can close all of these up. We don't even need them. I'm just going to close all of them up. There we go.
Good night. Good night.
Yep, she's the early one. think it's down. Oh, oh. It's right here, this one. Okay, I'm going to perform a trick on this one. A little surgery because it's so early and it's messing the whole thing up.
Good night.
All right. Using the what they call a rubber band. Fix this up.
You are. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. It's time for you to rest a while. As you fall asleep, I smile with little rain in my heart. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. May your dreams take you away to some warm, enchanted place where angels sing to you. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Before I go to sleep tonight, I want to say one thing just right. I love you too. Thank you.
Okay. Boy, the most egregious thing in this is the very last word when they say two. They all hit that T at different times. I'd like to clean that up, but
I love you too.
whew, I can hear about 5 different twos.
I love you too.
Yeah, could probably clean that up, but that would take a long time. We're not going to take care of that right now. Okay, so now the Alex Audio Butler has done its thing.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad.
Okay, in my opinion, the auto ducking that is happening with Alex Audio Butler is a bit much. So I'm going to bring the overall volume of the track up. And again, that's track number 10. I'm going to bring that up about 6 dB.
Thanks for taking care of me. I see how hard you work to be.
Okay, I'm happy with that. And remember, we haven't done anything with video placement yet or anything. We're just looking at raw video right now. We've been working on the audio. Okay, that's going to be it for part 2. And I'll see you for part 3 when we start cobbling this thing together video-wise.